Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to welcome Gonzalez royalty to Johnny Ambeau Park this evening. Alongside 2025 Miss Gonzalez Jambalaya Queen Presley Womack, we have 2025 Teen Gonzalez Jambalaya Queen Miss Taylor Smith. She is a senior at EA, where she is a student council president, beta president, National Honor Society secretary, 4-H reporter, winter guard, senior mentor, yell leader, and color guard captain. Taylor was selected to be a member of the homecoming and prom court this year. In her free time, she enjoys trying new foods and spending time with her friends, family, and her dog. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Teen Gonzalez Jambalaya Queen, Miss Taylor Smith. The first pitch is all yours. That's a strike on the bounce. Excellent job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from Johnny Ambeau Park. Ralph Delat here. Sitting on side of me is Chet Boudreau. How you doing today, Chet?
I'm good, Ralph. Ready for some baseball.
Yep. Well, it's been a few games ago that you and I got to call a game together here, and that was the anniversary game. And big game for the Spartans that night. Been on a little down slope since then. Started district, had Denham Springs, one here and one there, and we didn't fare too well in those games, and so we're sitting in District 0-2 right now.
Yeah, they played really good in that first one.
Yes.
You know, I went, 10 innings, I believe?
Went 10 innings, was 2-0, I believe it ended.
Yeah, they just, had some chances and just couldn't. It's tough when you get in district. You know, every little mistake kills you, and every little chance that you have to score and you can't get them in it costs.
Well, and look, when you're playing in a district like the Spartans are in, it's brutal. I mean, this is the SEC of high school baseball right here, right? So, and that's in every sport with this district. It doesn't matter if it's baseball, softball, basketball, football. All these teams are loaded in this district. Really good schools with EA, Sandoval, Dutchtown, Prairieville, Live Oak, Walker, and Denham Springs. They're just very talented schools. And, and look, we've talked about this a lot, about how, would we do better it being in a different district? Absolutely, right? But at the end of the day, you're bettering your team by playing this caliber of talent, like in football.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody we played in football, even in our district, they all made top 20 in the playoffs.
Right.
So this is no slouch district in any sport. So
No.
it really gets you set up to make that playoff run.
Yeah. Well, day in and day out, or year in and year out, I should say, they're going to be good and competitive.
Yes,
It's not like
absolutely.
when they're in an old district and it was hit or miss with each team year
Correct.
to year.
Correct. So leading off for the Eagles of Live Oak is Jackson Rowenthal. And first pitch is going to be a ball, and that's Easton Lambert is on the bump tonight for the Spartans.
Yeah, and he looked good in his last outing.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that they're counting on, and that ball was lifted shallow right center, and Ethan Deal got over there and made that catch. So that's going to be one batter, one out.
Number 3, Landry Smart.
Landry Smart up to bat now. Left fielder.
Well, you can't ask for a much better day to play baseball, right?
No, it's beautiful. Look, I don't get cold too often. I walked outside with the dog this morning and turned around and put pants on. I could not wear shorts today. And I got to work, and they all asked me if I was sick. So, no, man, it was cold when I let the dog out. So,
Yeah, I can count on one hand how many times I've seen you in pants.
yeah, and that ball is lifted to left field there, and Snowden's underneath it, and he makes the catch. So that's going to be 2 batters, 2 outs. Not bad right there.
Yeah, what, 3, 4 pitches?
Yeah,
2
I think
outs?
we're at 4 pitches right now on the total. Not too bad right there. Yeah, somebody better be getting married or dying,
Right.
for me to put on pants. So, but
Yeah, it
today
ended
was
up
a
warming
day.
up.
But yeah,
wasn't too
absolutely.
bad. Yesterday was brutal. Today the wind wasn't so bad, so it's a pretty day for baseball. You got to enjoy it before you get into them June, July days, you know.
Yep. So new batter here, Mac Beadle. He gets in there, and that first pitch is a called strike.
What do we know about the Live Oak team this year, Ralph? I hadn't heard much. I know they lost some pretty good players.
They did,
They
which
were a really good team last year.
the last few years. I mean,
Yeah.
They got a new head coach now. You know, Gary Myers was new head coach. You know, they were loaded for so long, and you know, but I promise you that they're no slouch, and they're looks like they're 75 deep in the bullpen. I mean, in the dugout over there. So
They've always had a lot
know,
of talent in that area.
yeah.
A lot of kids that love playing baseball. I'm not, where'd the old coach go? Do you know?
I believe. Oh, that's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit there for Mac Beadle. So first base runner of the game for Live Oak with 2 outs here, and that's going to bring up the DH, Zant Gurney.
It's a big boy here, Ralph.
Yeah, he's a solid kid. If I'm not mistaken, look, I may be wrong. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank on his name now, and I just had it on my tongue.
I can't remember it.
His nephew played here at East Ascension too, and with our boys. He's DH for show and bunt there, and that's going to be he's going to pull back and get a strike one call on him right there. I'm going to have to go to Brownfield. Brownfield. What was Live Oak's last head coach? Cassard. Coach Cassard. It was right on my tongue, man. And there he goes. Runner is going on that pitch, and that ball's going to be hammered down the third base side and for base hit there. So
The runner went in the second, and I think he tripped over the bag.
Well,
and
yeah, I was about to say, did he slide or did he fall in there?
I think he kind of tripped himself up and kind of slid past the bag like you see when it's wet outside.
Yeah. But Cassard is real big with, or at least he was with 2D Sports.
Right.
So I think he's
Just
kind of
doing that
running
kinda stuff.
2D Sports now. So
Probably a lot less stress.
absolutely. All right, Dalen Gonzalez is the catcher. He's up to bat now with 2 men on with 2 outs.
We had 2 quick outs and then 2 quick base hits. So that one right there was in the 5-6 hole. Good
That's
pitch.
a call strike on the outside corner. That's a beautiful pitch right there by Lambert.
If I'm not mistaken, Ralph, I think that's one of your favorite umpires behind the plate.
Oh, man. It may be. Just, you know, I've got so many, and they love me. That ball's going to be popped up on the infield. Blanchard's over and makes the catch, and big collision between all 3 of them. Blanchard, first baseman, is down on the ground. Easton Lambert and the runner, Gonzalez, they all 3 collided.
I think he took a knee.
Blanchard's up, but he looks a little shaken on that.
You don't see that too often with a pitcher, first baseman, and a batter
No,
running
I
into
know.
each other.
I know.
But luckily, he was able to squeeze it and hang on to get out of the inning.
Absolutely. And in a situation like that, the runner, you know, in all, he can go around him. I mean, because he's got to give him the alley to make the play.
Right. Yeah, in that case, he can go out the baseline.
Yes.
No penalties.
Yes.
But I'm sure he was trying to distract them from
I'm
catching
sure.
the ball.
I'm sure.
A little gamesmanship, you know.
Yep.
I was watching this pitcher for them, number 29, Rip Clark. I was watching him in the bullpen when I came up, and he had a lot of control, decent-sized kid, but wasn't overpowering. I mean, they should be able to hopefully at least put the ball in play, make them make some plays, and see if we can find some holes and get some hits early in this game. That's what's the games we've been successful in. They've hit, and they've hit early.
Yes. Yes. And like you said, Rip Clark here, he's a long, lanky guy. Get a little arm whip on him, though. Watch this. It's kind of funky little delivery. The way, I mean, he's kind of, just because he's so long, every limb is going in a different direction. So,
Yeah, there ain't many on the team here, you know, from last year and in 2024 that look familiar to me.
Yeah. That is my buddy. That's the
I know. That's one of your best friends.
Yeah, I think I told him one time, he fussed back at me, and I told him, you talk to me when you grow up.
Oh, man. He's funny, though, like, because he's, you know, he's so little, but he moves. He's got that quick little jittery,
Yep.
anxious motion in him, you know.
Yeah.
Umpires shouldn't really know the fans by name, but I think there's
Yeah.
a few that got you by
A
name.
few of them got me down. Yeah. Yeah. I used to get those texts from my wife. She'd sit, she wouldn't sit by me. She'd sit way away from me, text me to shut up, you know.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All right, leading off for the Spartans here is Camden Snowden, left fielder for the Spartans. Looking at first pitch here, and he's swinging and popping this one up. He's going to get foul.
He got room.
Then,
Yep, I think he caught it.
yep, he got it in foul territory there. I kind of lost it in the sun over there, but
Yeah, it's tough to see right now.
so Snowden's down on first swing.
I like him coming out swinging like
Yeah,
that.
I do
though.
too. Bringing up a catcher tonight, Hudson Browning.
Now batting the catcher, number 17, Hudson Browning.
Now, this is more of the style that Hudson's normally seeing, you know, especially when he's playing in the off season. And this guy's not throwing a changeup that he calls a fastball, right? He's throwing a lively fastball. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes here. That's going to be a call strike on the outside corner.
Well, I don't remember if we talked about it or not, but I mean, you know, all them kids that play that summer ball stuff together, you know, they know each other.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's going to get a lot of off-speed pitches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to swing through that one, so that's going to be 0-2 on Hudson Browning here. That ball's going to miss way outside. Bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep, 3 straight curveballs there, like we said.
Yeah, he's not going to see a lot of fastballs here, but
No,
how he adjusts to it.
I think that's over with for him for the year. A little changeup looked like got him.
Yep, he swings and hits a little swinging bunt, and pitcher's going to pick it up and throw it over to first for an out there. So it's going to be 2 down for the Spartans, and Ethan Blanchard, who just picked himself up off the ground after that collision with the pitcher and the runner.
First baseman, number 11, Ethan Blanchard.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it looked like he took a knee to the thigh or knee to the knee or something like that. It just kind of makes you go limp for a second.
And Ethan's going to lift this one out to a right field foul. You know, those of us that know Ethan really well, if he would have got hit in the head, he'd have been all right. That's my boy. Hey. Pawpaw Crawfish said he got a hard head, that boy. That's going to be called strike there. So 0-2 is the count on Blanchard.
I saw him at Lit Pizza weekend. I guess it was last weekend, or maybe weekend before last on Sunday. And
Blanchard's going to have a swinging bunt himself. And Rip Clark is going to get all the outs except that foul ball there. But that's going to be 3 up, 3 down for Live Oak. In the first
I
inning.
saw him at Lit Pizza, and you got to explain to me what this goggle thing is that they wearing around the neck. I need to know because it's driving me nuts. Seeing them they're even in public with these goggles around the neck. I'm like, what are we doing?
So I just got educated on this, right? And by my wife of all people. So last weekend, the wrestling team had to work a concession stand for a jiu-jitsu tournament that was held at East Ascension. And I was at work, so my wife went, and a couple of the senior boys had goggles on. And so they call it a senior assassin prank. So
Yeah, I heard him say that, but I
they
was like,
chase them down with water guns and they attack them. And each one has like a list, from my knowledge, has like a list. Okay, you're going to get this one, and this one. Okay. But the goggles represent safety. So if you're somewhere, it's like these two boys, they were actually on each other's hit list. And they were together all day. So they wore goggles to say, hey, we're neutral today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so
if
the
you got them on, you can't get attacked.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
goggles are neutral.
It makes sense. That'd be why they're wearing them in public
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, I hadn't heard it. I don't think any of our kids did that.
No,
and,
this was after ours graduated, and
I mean, that was just 2 years ago. You know.
Look, with my hot-headed son, I'm glad they didn't do it. You know,
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's all fun and games, and they shoot each other up with water guns. So the goggles mean safety.
Gotcha.
So Jake Smart is going to lead it off the live oak here, and he's going to chop one foul there.
Leading off first baseman number 5, Jake Smart.
Yeah, the last couple of games that I came to, Brooks was actually catching. It looked like him and Hudson just kind of flip-flopped spots today.
Yep.
Great pitch. I'm not really sure what that was.
Yeah, that's Cole Simpson at third today.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got them mixed up.
Good play there behind second and throws high, but hey, Blanchard gets it and pulls it down for the out there. But yeah, and Simpson actually he's a young guy. I think he's a sophomore, and look, he's not bad. He's not bad. Good future there for the Spartans. All right, this is Isaac Ott batting for Live Oak right now.
Oh, good pitch. Right on the outside corner there. That's hard. That kind of froze the batter. And much you can do with that pitch, maybe foul it off.
Yeah. It's going to bring the count to 1-1.
Good spot.
That's going to be outside. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike for Lambert here. And
so far, Lambert's, throwing it where he's wanting for the most part.
He's attacking the strike zone. That's all you can ask for. A hot ground ball third base, and Simpson there to pick it up and make the throw to Blanchard to retire. Ott on that at bat there. Great job by that young man.
Yeah, that hot spot right there, man. That's usually you got to have somebody that can stay focused and stay on their toes because you don't have time to think right there.
Is it focused or just I don't know. You know, when
to
our
me,
boys
it's the
played,
most reactionary position.
When our boys played here, we had we had a motley crew of third basemen, right?
Mm-hmm.
My son was one. We had
Ethan
Froisy, and look, when you talk to them, those kids wasn't really laser focused. They just reacted. So great third baseman though.
Yeah, you get a kid there that's just really good at reactionary defense, and that's usually going to be one of your better players. Whereas if you put that kid at short or second, they got too much time to think.
Too much time to think, yep. All right, so Lambert's falling behind 3 balls, no strikes here. This is Coach Childress here.
I had several people tell me that they thought Ethan Froisy was one of the best third basemen they had seen in a while. Defensively.
Defensively, absolutely. But I think he was that style of player that he could have been the best at any position he played.
I guess that last pitch missed down because that looked pretty
good. He was actually. It looks like he was running the first before he ever got a call on that one too. He had to hesitate and wait on the umpire. But all right, we're going to show bunt there, and that's going to be a called strike 1.
That's the second time with 2 outs. Showing bunt. I don't know if they're just trying to mess with the pitcher or thinking that the third baseman's backed up enough. Maybe they'll catch him asleep. But once you show it once, it's over.
Yeah, that's Cullen Weller batting right there. And we're going to pick off back to first base. And really wasn't a big pick. It was just more like, hey, I got my eye on you right there.
Yeah, one of those I see you over there. A lot of times that's all it takes.
Runner's going and throw down by Browning, and he is. He was about to punch him out, and the ball got knocked out the glove. So,
Yep. I think his foot knocked it out of his glove as he slid into it.
and throw was there. Throw was on the money, and just didn't get the ball. Didn't handle it well there. So, stolen base there, and got 0-2 count with 2 outs on the batter. That's going to be fouled off there.
That's a good spot. That's where you want them. We talked about that last time. You know, them 0-2, 1-2 pitches. It got to be a competitive pitch. That not in the other batter's box. That's, they're not going to touch. But something like that where it's just off the plate makes them think.
Well, and the chances are they're not going to hammer that fair anyway. So you're either going to get them a swing and miss or foul it off. And Weller right there swings at the high ball and miss. So he's going to strike out there at the end that half of the inning. And after 1.5, no score here at Johnny Ambeau Park. So we'll see what the Spartans can do if they can come back and bounce back and see if they got an answer for Rip Clark. Because first inning, he looked pretty dominating.
Yeah, I can't tell if one of the players got them, huddled up over there, or if one of the coaches pulled them together. But they either seen something or trying to get them,
or just
fired
light a
up in the
fire.
ball.
Yep.
It don't take much for kids at that age. You get one of their, especially if it's one of their buddies doing it, another player doing it. It can get them fired up. We made some good swings last inning, just nothing solid off the bat.
Yeah.
See if we can.
Well, if we're going to get it in play, we got to get it past the pitcher's mound. We had 2 swinging bunts.
You can't do the swinging bunt to the pitcher. You can swing a bunt anywhere else.
Yeah.
Put it on the ground anywhere else, and let's see what happens.
Oh, Ripper here, he's an athlete for sure. So he's fielding it and making the plays. So
not going to be able to get away with doing that.
All right, Carson Lacombe is going to lead us off.
Leading off the DH, number 32, Carson Lacombe.
Well, it's crazy, Ralph. We'd have been out here yesterday doing this game. Them flags would have been just taking a beating.
I know.
They're not even moving today.
Yep.
That's what makes it so nice today with this temperature.
That pitch is going to miss way outside and up for Lacombe. So 1 ball, no strikes. Big left-hander here. I think so far most impressive thing he's done was that when he was coming home on that suicide squeeze of the night.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's not somebody you expect to do that with. So
no, I think it caught everybody off guard, and it worked perfectly.
They all did it. So we got 2 balls on him, and he's going to foul this one off straight back. Big cut. That was a major league cut right there.
So what'd you cook last night, Mr. Ralph? I heard you was cooking. I talked to your son last night. And he said you was cooking for something.
No, we just cooked just to have food at the house.
Oh, just at the house?
Yeah. So Lacombe's going to hammer this one a mile high towards the left fielder, and he's camped out underneath it, and he's going to make the catch to retire Lacombe there. Yeah, we did a little shrimp etouffee last night.
There you go. Nothing wrong with those, especially during Lent. And that's one of those good leftovers, too.
Yeah.
It tastes good if you sometimes the foods ain't good reheated, but that ain't one of them.
Yeah. Lucas Cook stepping in for the Spartans now, shortstop.
Another good swing on it there, Ralph.
Yeah.
It just popped up.
Yeah, we had some fried mushrooms with it, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, I thought he'd said you'd cooked the night before, too, so. I thought you must have been cooking for something else or something.
No. So
he didn't invite me or nothing. He just was telling me.
Yeah, well, that's how he is. So Cook, the shortstop, is looking at 3 balls, no strikes.
Ooh. I'm not sure where that one was.
I don't know where that missed, but, hey, I'll take it.
He's done it to
to Lambert, so we'll take it. That's going to be a call strike there. He was taking all the way.
Come on, son. About 15 more minutes, Ralphie, and we won't have to squint.
Yep.
Good eye.
And that's going to be on the outside, so that's going to draw a walk for Cook. That's going to bring up.
Maybe that umpire heard you, Mr. Ralph.
Yeah.
They kind of got a major league strike zone today.
Yeah. That's going to bring up center fielder Dylan Powers.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Dylan Powers.
Another one of our fast runners here. Let's see if we can get some on the ground and find a hole. Get them running. He got a little pep on his fastball, but nothing they can't handle, you know.
Yeah, no. I mean, he's got some sneaky movement there.
It's not like Pruitt from last year.
No,
you know?
no.
Big difference there.
Pruitt just mowed you down. And he wasn't ashamed of it either. So runner is moving on that. Powers was showing bunt. He pulls back, and catcher does not catch the ball. So runner is going to get down to second safely there. So now Powers is still up, and we got Cook now down on second.
Yeah, it's a 2-0 count on it. I think it was just a little, maybe try to, especially with a left-hander batting, it's a harder throw for the catcher. So he probably was just trying to kind of interfere with his vision a little bit and get the runner to second.
Yeah, but look, I'm not mad at it. I think I like the bunt on in this situation, you know?
Yeah, just one out. And now that he's at second, I really like it. If, they can do that play at, where they've bunted before and the runner scores from second. They do that a lot.
Yeah. Well, when you got wheels like they got, I mean, that's the thing. These guys over here, we're not big smashers. We're not going to hammer the baseball, but we're not going to throw it 90. But I tell you what, we can run with the best of them.
Yep. 3-0, that one missed high, too. See if he got to take on here. He cuts him loose. Man, if he could even push bunt towards second base here.
Yeah, you got to take this one, though. I mean, it's
Yeah, make him throw some pitches. He didn't throw very many in the first inning.
No. So I like it. That was a call strike there down the middle, and he was taking all the way. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's where he lost Cook, too. Same scenario here. Powers going to be swinging, and it's going to go right to the first baseman. So we're going to get Powers at first, but Cook is going to move down to third. So we have a runner at third with 2 away, and Ethan Deal stepping in to bat now. Right fielder.
Right fielder, number 7, Ethan Deal.
Yeah, that's a big spot here early. See if we can get him in and put a little pressure on them. Or get us another pass ball or whatever it takes.
Yeah. And Dale swinging and fouls that one back.
He hadn't threw but one wild pitch, and really, I don't know.
I don't know that was that wild. That was, it looked more like the catcher was trying to throw him out before he caught the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
So that was going to miss inside on Deal. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Deal's going to hammer this one foul.
God.
Boy, if he could have.
That one was hit good.
Yeah, that would have ended up in the Marchand's bullpen over there if he could have straightened it out a little bit.
Yeah, that was a good cut. Like I said, they've had some good swings so far.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on third. And that ball is going to miss, and they're going to back pick to third, and it was way off target. So
they had him. He stumbled.
Yeah, so he's back. Cook is back. So here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third, Deal. Looking at old Rip and seeing, and he is going to hammer this one down. That's going to fall fair.
Yeah, that one's
yes,
down.
And that's going to score Cook, and that's going to get Deal over to second base, standing up with a double. Beautiful piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that was a good 2-strike hit right there. He just had hit one really deep to the batting cages over there, and then stayed on that one and ripped it just as hard.
Double brings up the third baseman, 18, Cole.
Gave him a little Heisman pose when he got to second.
Yeah, I like it. Cole Simpson, third baseman, up at the plate now to bat. See if we can little 2-out rally here and get Deal across the plate too here.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about last time was the 2-out hitting and 2-out runs. Man, that demoralizes a team more than anything, and that was a great job of getting that one in right there.
So Simpson's going to look at first pitch high for ball 1. High for ball 2.
That's a good job laying off both of those because those are just up in the zone. Not by much, but them kids like that pitch usually.
Well, they so easy to see. And I always say it's the easiest to see and hardest to hit.
Because anytime it's elevated like that, it got a little bit more pepper on it. That one's in there.
Yeah, that's called strike. Yeah, that was what I used to, I mean, you coach with me. I used to fuss at him. Nothing up here. Nothing up here, It looks the best. All right, Simpson's going to pop this one up towards the right fielder, and he's camped out underneath it, and he's going to retire the Spartans there. Spartans strike first and take a 1-0 lead here after 2. Let's see. Let's go to us. Let's go get us a commercial.
Center fielder number 2, Jackson Rosenthal.
All righty, back at you here. Center fielder leading off, Jackson Rosenthal. Lambert's going to throw first pitch for a strike.
Showing bunt there, too. They trying to get them on however they can, too,
Yeah, well, most definitely. They feel a little pressure now, so that's going to be lifted out to right field and Deals underneath, and he's going to retire him right there, Rosenthal, on second pitch. So
yeah, that was a good breaking ball right there to kind of throw him off.
I tell you, Lambert is good, and like we talked about last time when you and I called the game, it was when we first saw this team in the Winter World Series, I never thought we were going to have a guy that was going to go a whole game, right? I figured we'd throw 2, 3, 4 guys a game. Lambert's one of those that stepped it up. And we've had a lot of them that they're going to get in there. They're not going to overpower you. They're going to pound the strike zone, and your defense just has to play for you.
Right.
Now, that's been our problem. We haven't been playing spectacular defense. So
Right. That's trouble.
that one's going to fall,
Oh,
and that's a fair ball.
It hit the line. He got a chance to get him.
And
well, you just can't do nothing with that,
No,
man. That was a great pitch by Lambert and just saw it like off the end of the bat.
yeah, so Landry Smart hits a ball that actually lands
It landed on the line.
on the line. Yeah, I mean, it was
No man's land.
no man's land. Everybody was running for it. He's going to end up at second on that. And that's just one of those unlucky
That's so
hits,
frustrating
man.
as a
I know.
pitcher.
I know.
Make a pretty good pitch, and he just kind of throws the bat out with one hand. And
Yep. So Mac Beadle up to bat now. Smart is standing on second, taking his lead now.
Great pitch. Yeah, he's not calling it. You done made him mad for so many years, Ralph.
Well,
He went to Major League Zone.
yeah, and I mean, look, he was set up more towards the outside, but the ball was caught over the black. That's a strike. We might have not have gotten him, but that's a strike, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
And
usually
that's going to
in
be
high
hit
school.
right to Cole Simpson at third, and he's going to watch the runner back to second and make the throw to first to get the out there. Great play by Simpson there at third.
We're just in the third inning today, Ralph, but we talk about how bad that sun is, and Blanchard's doing a pretty good job of it today.
Yeah.
He had trouble the other day with it when it was right there in his face trying to get some of them low throws. And
You know, and thinking back, I don't know that he had glasses on that day.
I don't think so either.
I really don't. But he's got the shades on today, and it makes a big difference. So, Zach Gurney up to bat now, and first pitch is going to be on the outside corner for a ball.
Yeah, he's got it right on the line, just inside the line of that left-hander's batter's box, and he's just not calling that today. It was fine as long as you stay with that, and everybody knows.
That's going to be hammered foul there.
But that's such a good pitch. He's thrown it a couple times already on 0-2, 1-2. You know, got one guy to kind of weak pop up to first with it, and a couple others fouled it off, and that's where you need to throw it, and he's doing a good job of that so far.
Control has never been his issue.
Was Lambert a junior? He's a senior, huh?
Well, I tell you what, if you wouldn't have asked me that,
I'm pretty sure he's a senior,
I think so too.
but could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
Just ask your wife. Great pitch, called strike. Oh, and we dropped the baseball. Gosh, dog it. Called strike on the batter, and Hudson Brown threw a strike down the third base, and the runner was out. We bobbled the ball. Simpson just couldn't cleanly hang on to it. So they pick up a stolen base at third, and 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lambert rocks and fires here, and that's going to hit him.
Yeah, Browning set up inside there, I think, trying to throw him off a little because everything's been away.
Yeah.
And with a 1-2 count, that probably would have thrown him off a little bit.
Well, and I honestly think that was a miscommunication there. Something happened because Hudson told Lambert something.
Well, and the batter did have that's what Coach Grimion was talking to the umpire about as he's getting that foul ball, or the ball that hit the batter.
Yeah.
Is he had one of them elbow guards on, and he didn't move, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He kind of almost turned into it.
Poked it out there. All right, so Dylan Gonzalez up to bat now with runners on the corners. 2 away. And Gonzalez is going to show bunt and pull back, but that's going to be a strike. And Gurney's going to get down to second base.
I wish there was just a no doubt better play for that when a runner does that. You know, that's like one of them 9-10-year-old plays where you just run halfway and say, look at me, and hope they throw it at you and try to get the runner home. And good pitch.
Yeah. Unless you just, and we used to do that in a younger age where the catcher would get up and just throw it as hard as he can, but it's right back to the pitcher. Remember? Yeah. And then you catch the guy on third, he would break every time because he thinks we're throwing it down to second.
Yeah. There's a couple of plays, and I mean, normally we got, a couple options, but I didn't see him call nothing in that instance.
That pitch is a ball outside, so it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. But, there again, that's in Little League and that kind of stuff that, that don't happen in high school baseball. You don't,
Yeah.
Statistically, he's supposed to take second base, so you give him second base,
Good
Big
job.
swing and a miss, and He is out there. So that's going to end the inning, and we're going to leave 2 on there for Live Oak. And
Great job by Hudson Browning right there,
Yep.
knocking that ball down and tagging him
Yep.
before he could get out the box. Perfect
absolutely.
pitch.
Look, heads up on Lambert just to be able to hang in there, and you're a little frustrated because we didn't get out at third. You plunked the next guy, right?
Yeah.
But he settled back in and pitched really well there to close it out. So
He's controlling the strike zone exactly where he wants it so far. See if we can get him some run support so he can breathe a little better when he's out there.
No doubt.
Update from Geismer in the top of the 6th. EA leads Dutchtown in softball 4-2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard that the EA softball team beat Dutchtown 4-2.
No, I think he said leading.
Oh, leading. I thought he said beat.
Nah, leading 4-2.
You know, I got these headgear on, but he's
Man, they've had a pretty fun season.
They
so
have.
far.
They have.
I think
Thursday night they get Santamall here, and EA TV is going to bring it to you. I won't be able to be there, but I know Skip Krill cover it and I forgot who he said is going to fill in with him.
That should be a fun one.
Coach Brownfield gave him a couple names that are going to actually headset up with him, and so there'll be 3 of them calling the game. So that should be an exciting one between EA, who's doing a really good job this year, and
I think
Santa
I saw
Monica.
they were top 5 or something.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean they're doing really well, and Coach
ranked
Ricker,
above Santa Monica right
yeah,
now.
Coach Rick has them playing really well, and you know it's still a rivalry with Santa Monica, but it's just the fact that they're monsters in softball. So anytime you can beat them, you know it's
it's
big.
big.
So leading off for the Spartans here is second baseman Peyton Morrow, and he's going to show bunt, and that is going to just get foul.
That was close.
He would have been safe on that.
Oh, no doubt. We talked about his speed before, and he gets it down kind of on a little quick sneak bunt like that. They're not getting him. I might try to make that game Thursday night because I know it's going to be a good atmosphere and good weather.
That pitch is going to miss way outside. We just got so much going on with my middle one, Cy. They have ring ceremony Friday night, and so
Already.
we got a lot to get done. And Peyton Morrow going to swing and miss there. Count's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then we actually hosting our off-season wrestling program. It's called Brawl, so we're hosting a tournament on Saturday, and then we have a wrestling banquet on Sunday. So action-packed. So I'm going to have to step away from calling Thursday and Saturday. Saturday's game is going to be brought to you by Coach Brownfield, and I'm not sure who's going to do it with him, but it's going to be from Prairieville. They're going to call the EA Prairieville baseball game from Prairieville.
He can do it all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I am being told that Coach Brownfield said Kay Cowan, head coach Kay Cowan for Prairieville, said he was going to call the game with Eric Brownfield and coach the game.
All from the press box.
All from the press box. So, yeah. Morrow's going to hammer that one foul, so it's going to be 2-2 count on Morrow.
Oh, Morrow wants that one back. That pitcher missed a spot there.
He's having a heck of an at bat right now.
Yeah.
Get him through. This is what, pitch number 5 or 6 or something like that.
That pitch was right there, and he just missed it.
And that pitch is up. So they're going to bring it to a full count on Morrow. Be nice to get a leadoff batter on with nobody out for a change here. And that's going to be down. He's going to draw the walk there. So great at bat by Morrow right there.
That's that pitch that he just won't. He hadn't been calling.
No.
So at least he's staying consistent.
Yep.
But that's all. Just what we needed to get the leadoff batter on for the top of the lineup.
That's right. Camden Snowden stepping in now. And we got options now. We can play small ball. We can move these runners. There he
the
goes.
third
He's
baseman's
showing
playing
bunt.
in, so
He's going to pull back, and they're going to steal, saying the throw is high, and ooh.
I thought he was under that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot pull a ball that high thrown or bouncing up and get it down in time and make that tag. I'm sorry. That is runners called out. Fans wasn't happy. I'm not happy about it. So that's going to be 2 balls, no strikes now on Snowden.
And this is the bad thing about it. It's 2-0 and runners out, you know.
Yep. Yep, no doubt.
They got to waited a couple pitches just to see, and, you know, you always got time to steal that guy if you want. But at the top of the lineup, I think I'd make him throw a couple strikes because he's kind of struggling here for the first inning of the game.
Let's talk about my best friends down there, though. He was punching him out because the throw did beat him there.
Oh, yeah.
The throw beat him there. However, the throw bouncing was high. Your boy had to jump and reach high to get it.
And come down and tag
come
a
down
foot.
and swipe the foot. Yeah, come on, bro. Like, he's in there.
If it had been a helmet, maybe. But he was definitely under it. But, I mean, it's, you know, 9 times out of 10, high school, from what I've seen over, 30 years, is going to be the same.
Yeah, if the throw beats them, they're out. That's how they look at it.
Yeah,
it's
unfortunate, but
you know why? Because at the end of the night, they're going to walk out of here with their paycheck, and there's no checks or balances. Nobody has to go back and look at the job they did to determine their paycheck. I wish my job was like that. I wish nobody, had to observe me for my paycheck.
That and the meteorologist, Ralph.
Yeah,
you can always be wrong. And
umpires, let's just call them officials. Officials and weathermen are the only ones that can be wrong and still make more money than anybody else.
100%. And look, there's ball 4, and man, that'd have been nice to have 2 on and no outs.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason I think I'd have waited just to.
Yeah, because he has lost all control. Yeah. He's been.
And they go into the pen now because this is the second visit. So.
Yep.
Not sure who they have down there. We can't quite see, but it's like another right-hander, and we'll get his name here in a minute.
Find me a number here. Does that look like 11, maybe?
I can't tell till they turn around most of the time. But I think you're right.
Looks like it's going to be Bryce Craig.
I'm glad you could see that.
And look, I'm blind. Dude, I am blind.
We'll do it for number 29.
But
after 2 1/3.
He turned just enough when he come through there talking to somebody, and it looked like 11. Now, I'm saying that it might have been a 14. I don't know, but it's definitely a 1 and something else.
Yeah.
Like the number on the front of his jersey is blurred in me right now. So.
Yeah, sometimes I can't see him. And those are good with the blue with the white numbers. You can see it good.
Yeah.
But some of them jerseys, some of these teams have, I can't see it.
That's 11. That's 11. Because if you notice, there he goes. Yep. So Bryce Craig.
New pitcher for the Eagles, number 11, Bryce Craig.
So, Chad, did you get to see the bats that the 300 clubs are going to be selling? The anniversary bats of the 60 years of EA baseball.
Matter of fact, my mom sent it to me around 2 or something today, saying that they were going to sell some now from it. Yes. And I wanted to ask you about that when I got here, and I forgot. So
those of you that are listening or will be listening, so the 300 Club, which is an organization, I'm part of it. You're going to be part of it. Anybody who was ex East Ascension guy, right, person, can join. And we're going to work hand in hand with the Booster Club and also the Legacy Foundation and try to help to raise funds for all athletics, academics, aesthetics of the school, the whole 9 yards. Like this 300 clubs, 100% in to support both other clubs. So we're going to work all under the same umbrella, really. And we came up with this bat. Marucci is making us a wooden bat, and Let's get this here. This is Hudson Browning at the plate now, and a big swing and a miss right there for strike one. Camden Snowden down at first base.
So is it going to be similar to the bats?
It's similar
that,
to
like
the
the
ones,
kids got
yes,
when they
that
graduated?
the seniors get when the baseball players, they graduate.
Yeah,
the
that's nice.
coaches here give them a nice bat custom with their name on it. Boy, Browning takes another big hack there and misses.
Yeah, it looked like he's pressing a little bit there. That was the breaking balls that were pretty good off the plate. Tough pitch to hit.
So we'll come to it after this at bat here. Oh, and Hudson's going to go down swinging there.
That was the best pitch he saw in the whole at bat right there. That's the one he missed.
So that's going to bring up Ethan Blanchard with 2 away and a runner. Camden Snowden at first base. So, but no, the bats are really nice. Wooden bats, custom. The grip part of it is painted white with the red baseball stitching. Got the EA logos on it. The old style back in the, the 80s. Blanchard's going to hit this one at a shortstop there, and he's going to fire it across and make the catch here, and that's going to retire the Spartans there. So after 3, Spartans still up 1-0. So instead of going to commercial, let's talk about them bats. So you have an EA logo on it. The logo on the knob is the old 80s logo, the old Trojan-looking logo.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the ad that we're running, and that's what it's going to look like. That is what the bat is going to look like, Chet. So you can look on Facebook, guys. We're going to be posting it all over.
Do we have a price on the bats yet?
Because the price of the bats is $150.
Okay.
Now, I will tell you this, and I know because I am part of it, but the bats are not cheap.
No, so I can vouch for that because I played baseball still till I was in my 30s with the adult league that they have in Baton Rouge and stuff, and we started having to use wooden bats because it was getting too dangerous. Mm-hmm. And when we were buying the Marucci ones, they weren't under $100 anyway, just for the bat.
Right.
You're looking at $125 to $150 back then when we were having to buy them outright.
Yep. So that's the knob, Chet. See, it's the old EA logo.
Yeah, I like that one.
And so anyway, we also, and I'm going to show you this one too.
The old Spartan head, for those of y'all wondering what we're talking about, that was on the football helmets. And so there's a QR code. You can go on there and you can purchase. It's a 4 to 6 week turnaround. So you're going to prepay. It's $150 a bat. And then proceeds will go towards the 300 Club to help, the Booster Club and gotcha.
Everything that we're all about. This is the other bat we're going to do. We're going to do 2 of these. So this one's a white handle. It says 60 years, the EA baseball on the handle.
Okay, so we have options
with the 2 low. No. This is so we're going to get all living coaches that Coach Deese Ascension assign these on the barrel, and these will be auctioned off.
Oh, okay.
So be on the lookout. Well, look at this. Cook goes in the hole deep and backhands and gets him at first. Oh, he does not catch the ball.
He tried. It was a little wide of a throw, and his foot was coming off, trying to stay on the bag.
Man,
what
a play.
Missed it, trying to stay on the bag. So good try by Blanchard.
I thought for sure that was done. That was a remarkable backhand deep in the hole by Cook to get to his feet and just fire it across the diamond, man. That was a hell of a job right there. So anyway, but yes, so be on the lookout. We're going to post it. I'm sure a lot of you are going to see it on Facebook. We're going to bombard it with that. That's just going to be one of the few things that we're going to do. Look, we're not about a jambalaya sale, right? We can do a jambalaya sale every week and make money, right? People are going to buy it, but that's not what we want. We want something that's going to mean something to you. You can buy something like this, and it really means something.
Yeah. I like it, because it's something that's different, and you'll get more people interested.
Yep. And in the first 3 hours it was up. We've already sold 6. So, and not many people have seen it yet. So I think it's going to be a hot commodity. And before Marucci tells us stop, better get on there and get them ordered. Because I think at one point they're gonna get tired of painting them. Right. We're gonna buy so many. So.
Yeah, they've grown so big and got so busy and have so many major leaguers on their that they do work for. That it's crazy how big that company's grown over the years.
Yep. So leading off the fourth here, that's Isaac Ott for Live Oak.
Well, Jake Smart led off.
Oh, Jake Smart. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm one behind. We're still talking about the fundraising stuff, but
yeah, he got
Smart,
the infield single.
Infield single off that bat. My bad. And then Ott is your second batter then, and we keep attacking Smart over there at first base, making sure he's not getting too big.
Yeah, he ain't got quite a big a lead as some of the other ones had. Great pitch.
And that's a great pitch there for called strike two. I'm
not sure what. I don't know if he was questioning the pitch, but I mean that one was pretty much down the middle. See, that's that waste pitch. That's just a little too far out.
Yeah, Hudson. I mean, you knew that coming off. I mean, he set up way in the other batter's box, and that was just to get him to chase something, Or it could be setting it up for, we're going to set up out there, but we're going to really throw it inside,
Yeah, they do that too. And, it also could have been thinking maybe the runner's going kind of thing, give Hudson some room to make a throw. But it's 2-2 now as that one bounced in the dirt, so now they got to go get him. We're towards the bottom of the lineup here, but you don't want to get too of them on with no outs. Another throw over to first. I think he's just trying to wire him out a little bit.
I don't know what the rest of the crew in here is talking about, but it's pretty funny, I guess. All right, so that's going to be
fielder's choice there from.
So Simpson takes the ground ball at third and gets the lead runner out at second. We tried to turn two there, but we were just a step behind on that one.
Good play, though.
So great play there by Simpson. Take the lead runner out, let you breathe a little bit better there on that one.
Yeah, it was a good turn by Morrow. The guy running just had a little bit of wheels and couldn't quite get it to him in time.
We're showing bunt here, and that's going to be picked up by Browning. He's going first all the way, and he's out at first. So we're going to have two down, runner at second base for Live Oak.
This will be the number 9 guy here.
Yeah, this is Cullen Weller.
Yeah, we need to get this one before we get back to the top.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can knock him out before we
Yeah, this is a big batter right here.
Especially with a runner in scoring position here. That pitch is going to miss outside for ball one.
Lambert still looks under control. He's not rushing. He looks comfortable.
And coach is comfortable with him because I don't see anybody warming up. So
no, not yet.
Yep. So Weller's going to show bunt there, but pull back, and that's going to be a called strike.
And you were talking about it earlier. I mean, we've had several complete game outings this year by pitchers.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah.
Probably already more than last year,
Surprisingly, because, I'm telling you, I did not think that was going to be the case. Coming in here, hard hit shot. That's going to get through at third, and runners are going to hold at the corners.
That one just kind of hung up there. He went with an off-speed pitch, and it stayed right in the middle of the zone and ripped it to left field. And luckily, Snowden got it in really quick, so made a good throw to the cutoff, and they had to hold him up.
At the plate, center fielder number 2, Jackson Rosenthal.
So we're back at the top of the order for Live Oak here. So this is Jackson Rosenthal.
Yeah, he flew out to Dill last time. Got him on all-speed pitch, and he just kind of popped it out to right. Let's see if we can get him again, but I'm sure they could be sending this runner. Right on cue, he throws over to first. Yeah. One play that's just not utilized enough, too, to me in high school is the old 53 fake.
Yeah.
Man, you can get that kid on third so many times. If it's done good, you got a good move. And there it goes.
The runner's going, and he's going to be swinging on that one. That's going to drop for a base hit. and scorer is going to come in and score, and that runner there is going to be what?
Holy smoke. Great play by Powers to hurry up and get to it and make the long throw to third, and he looked out to us. Everybody in the EA dugout thought he was out too.
Dude.
It was a good hit. Another
It
ball
was
that was kind of just up in the zone.
Dude, it was a hell of a hit. But the throw was on the money over here, and I just.
Yeah, and what was strange about it was we were talking about that earlier. He was already punching him out.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And this is going to find another hole in the outfield there and score another run. And these guys are just taking base after base now. So
yeah, I think we may have to get Coach Gotro to go out there and settle him down a little bit. And he kind of missed his spots a little bit this inning, and it's cost him on these last couple of batters. Because there's no way trying to throw that right down the middle on the first pitch.
So I'm good with up until this point. Like, so if the correct call is made in the field, that runner is out. It's a 1-1 ball game, and this don't happen.
Yep. That's the momentum swings we were talking about in high school. That just, man, they just kill you.
Ball hit right back to Morrow, so he's going to catch it and step on his bag to end the inning. Damage is done. Live Oak is going to take a 1-run lead and jump 2-1 on the Spartans here. So,
Yeah, it's a momentum thing. You don't get that call, or you get the call where the kid's thrown out going to second, like what happened to us last half inning, and all that momentum's huge in baseball, period. But in high school, man, it's
again. Let's go back to what I said earlier. If there was checks and balances, okay. Now it wouldn't change the outcome of the game, right? Because you got to continue to play the game, right? Mm-hmm. But boy, if you had checks and balances here, and we go back and we review this and say, you know what, Blue, you just blew that call.
And that was one of the rare times too, Ralph, because we talk about this all the time too. He was actually in position to make that call.
He was in the perfect position
and still blew it. And had him did like that.
Yeah.
That time the Simpson didn't bobble the ball.
No.
Nothing. The throw was coming in low, but that's exactly what you want.
That's where you want it.
You don't want it high. It kind of bounced a couple of times right into his glove and right into the slide.
I mean, he waited on him.
Yeah.
He had the ball waiting on him.
Number 32, Carson Lacombe.
No, that's where it'd be tough for me as a coach, because I'd be tossed.
I'd be ejected right now. Yeah, I'm ready to get ejected now in the booth. All right, so Carson Lacombe going to lead it off for us here, and going to start him off with a big breaking ball for a strike one there.
I don't know. Although these days, I remember Coach Cowan telling us that the stuff you got to go through when you get tossed now.
Yeah,
it makes it.
Well,
you gotta.
It's an online class. You gotta take a test and do a class online.
And it costs you money.
It costs you money, and
it's a headache.
He should know, though.
He should. He probably led the district in the 4 years our kids were
maybe
here.
When Brownfield and Coach Cowan are doing the game live Saturday, he can ask him, finally, Coach, how many times have you had to take the test for being ejected from games?
It's probably got his debit card saved on that website.
Because I guarantee you he's leading the state. So, he's probably watching. If they're not playing right now, he's probably watching too, because he likes to watch, and he texts me and gives me hell about it. But, so anyway, Carson Lacombe's going to draw a walk right there.
All right, another leadoff batter on. Let's see what we can do with it.
Our shortstop up to bat now, Lucas Cook.
But you know how a lot of them websites, when you go to them a lot, they'll kind of keep you
credit
card info.
Oh, Cowan's is definitely saved.
They definitely got his saved on that one.
Yeah. So Cook going to show bunt and pull back and take strike one.
We're doing a good job of getting the bunts down to third, but in this situation, man, if you could push bunt it towards second, right where that umpire's standing, that'd throw everybody for a loop.
Now he's picking on big Carson Lacombe over there, making him dirty up that uniform. And that's going to be a perfect hit right there. Boy, first baseman just give up on it immediately.
Well, it was hit pretty good. I think he was just going, I'm going straight to the bag.
Yeah, it's like he didn't even take a second look at it though. He just the ball was hit and he turned towards the bag. Well, hey, thank you, because now we got runners at first and second with nobody out.
I don't think he'd have made it. I don't think he'd have made the play, but it'd been nice to show
but
an
I mean,
effort.
try to do something.
I just want to see effort. That's always.
You know, I mean, it was too close to him. Dylan Powers already showing bunt there, and we're gonna back pick second there.
Are they working on Lacombe?
Yeah. They must have saw the video of him suicide squeezing. They said, "Man, we ain't letting this dude get to third."
First baseman's all the way in.
And shortstop is in his pocket, man. And that is going to be a ball there.
Yeah, this one, he's got to go to third with it, or it's going to be, they can be able to get the runner at third.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially how they hold Lacombe. I mean, he's in his back pocket. Like, he is literally, if Lacombe had a wallet, he would pick it out of his pocket.
Yep, there he goes.
I mean, that's how close he is to him.
I guess maybe they saw that video and they're thinking this might be a bunt and run.
It might be, huh? So
I like it when we can do that, but it's not the situation.
Yeah, beautiful bunt right there.
Get there.
Only play is to first base, and hey, he gets him at first, but Powers did his job right there. He had one job, and that was to get the runners to second and third, and hats off to Powers because he come up successful.
Yeah, he had to get that ball to third, and he did exactly that.
It was beautiful.
And the third baseman, Mac Beadle, just made a perfect play on it.
And look, you can't really control it. If it was just a hair softer, he's safe. Because, I mean, it was bang, bang at first.
And that's another one of them things that is kind of a turf monster and talk about where it's, it's hard to deaden bunts on that turf.
Now, here comes Ethan Deal, who had the big swing early in the game to drive in the run. But so that first pitch, he's going to take it. It looked inside to me, but he called it strike one, so – and Dale's going to poke it out to the outfield, and it's going to, right fielder's going to catch that, but runners are going to tag and score Lacombe from third.
Yep, great job right there.
And Cook is going to get over to third base on that one.
Great job. Great piece of hitting by Dale. The first pitch was a breaking ball that he didn't like the call on, and he got the exact same pitch and fisted it in the right center. Almost fell.
Yeah.
It would have scored 2 runs.
Yeah, it would have scored 2. So, but, hey, again, we needed 2 jobs done, and 2 jobs were done.
Yep.
Efficiently there. So
let's see if we can do one more and get this other run in and take the lead.
So Cole Simpson up to bat now, third baseman tonight for the Spartans. And Cole's going to dribble one towards the first baseman, and
he made it.
Pitcher covers, and we're going to get Cole before that run can score. However, Spartans said not tonight, Live Oak, and we just tied the ball game 2-2. So great job right there. 4 complete, 2-2. Spartans and the Eagles. We're going to take us a commercial break. We hadn't been doing All righty, here we're back now.
For the Eagles, number 25, Zant Gurney.
Zant Gurney leading it off for the Eagles here.
Got somebody texting me right there asking how much the bats are that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
150.
150.
And I can tell you, like I said, from experience, Marucci bats are already over $100 if you just buy
And
one.
look, we're not. This isn't. I mean, you could play with it.
Yeah, you don't want.
You don't want to. This is something you're gonna hang on the wall.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be looking into getting one of them soon because I like it's made.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
All right. So Gurney is gonna fly out to Dill in right field. That's gonna bring up the catcher, Dalen Gonzalez.
Is that how you say that, Dalen?
That's what I'm saying. Dalen Gonzalez, Daylan.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before. It's definitely not Dylan.
No. And he's gonna foul that one straight back off the umpire there.
Mom must be listening to us again. So, hey, Mom.
Hey, Mama, how are you? I used to love when we did the summer ball games, and I would do the announcing and the board, and she would text me, "Stop playing that music." She didn't like my choices of songs.
Yeah, and she'd turn around and give you a thumbs up when she liked it.
Yeah. All right, that one's going to be grounded out to Peyton Morrow at second base. He's going to make the play there, and that's going to be 2 away for the Spartans here. Yeah, I forget what game it was that Brownfield came back, and I was actually down there with y'all, and one of the songs he played, I'll never forget, was Brown Eyed Girl. And she said, "See, that's good music." And I said, "You can't get fired up to Brown Eyed Girl." You know?
Yeah, you got to think about who's playing out there, you know, and them kids want to hear that other
I'm
stuff.
sorry. We want to hear Boosie, man. Like, that fires us up, man, you know? And, but yeah.
Yeah, when it's 160 degrees on that turf in the middle of June and July, you got to do something that can get the kids interested.
Yep. All right, so Lambert here, he's down 2 balls, no strikes here.
She did just text me, though, and said that she did not like your choice of music.
That's going to be hit to shortstop Cook, and he's going to fire it across, and Blanchard's going to catch it, and that's going to retire the Eagles there.
That's a really good play right there, Ralphie, that Cook just made, because you had to decide, are you coming in?
Correct.
And if you do, you got to catch it on the side. You can't get in front of that ball.
No.
Or you take that one step back, let it come to you coming off that turf, and that's what he did, and make the play. And that's a great job right there.
And, you know, it's we've watched so many kids get ate up by that ball. Because it's that half second that you got to make a decision. Do I step up and get it before the hop, or do I play the hop, right? And I mean, Cook just played that superb.
Yep. That was one of the things we had to learn, because, I mean, so when our kids first started playing at, 8, 9, 10 years old, that was when we first started seeing the turf.
Yes.
So, and Zachary was one of the main parts, and that was kind of that little bit, it was kind of a little older, it was that harder turf.
Yep.
So, man,
it
took them a minute to get used to how to handle those balls, and I kind of didn't like it, because then when you would play on a real field, they were waiting for that bounce that never came.
Never come.
So it was hard trying to navigate what field you were on and how you had to teach and coach them.
And that's the beauty of what we got now. So it really don't matter if you're 6 or 16. You're going to be playing on turf 99.9% of the time now. So it's good that they get it young. Peyton Morrow going to lead it off here, and he's going to look at ball 1.
Yeah, Morrow walked last time and then got thrown out on that
got
questionable
hosed,
on the first of the blown calls.
That pitch is way outside again. So 2 balls, no strikes.
Live Oak out hitting us 8-2, but we're putting a lot of pressure on them each inning. Ooh.
And it's not that, I mean, they just had some balls that found holes.
Right.
We're hitting the ball.
Yeah.
They're just not falling.
Right. You see that last call caused Morrow to swing at that one.
Yep.
Because that last one was way too low to be a strike, and now he's swinging at that one.
Oh, and he swings and strikes out there. So that's going to end that at-bat for Morrow. And that's what Morrow's telling Snowden right now. Hey, man, he's calling it low now that he wasn't before. So
that was a good job by the pitcher, Craig. He was 0-2.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close. And then, 3 straight strikes. So
Yep. Here we go again on the outside, missing for ball 1. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner.
that's the first time he's called that
Yeah,
pitch a
that's
strike today.
He has not called that all night long, so we'll see how this changes.
Now, that just tells me as a pitcher, that's where I'm living.
Oh, no doubt.
It don't matter which pitch I'm throwing. Fastballs, changes, curves, everything's going out there.
And Snowden,
And he missed that spot, but it kind of jammed him.
he's going to ground out to the second baseman there, so it's going to be out number 2 for the Spartans. That's going to bring up Hudson Browning, the catcher, tonight.
Now batting the catcher, number 17, Hudson Browning.
Now, I'm not sure who's running for Hudson tonight, but they're kind of hoping he gets on. They want to get out there,
Oh,
there we go. He gets hit by the pitch, and so let's see who he's going to run out there for him.
I mean, you don't in high school. You don't see a whole lot of intentional hit by pitches, but with 2 outs and nobody on right there, and you don't want to pitch to him because you don't have to.
Yeah,
I mean, that was kind of obvious.
Well, and then this is kind of deadly too because now we got Blackburn going out to run, who's arguably the fastest kid on his team. So something good come out of this.
Yep. Yeah, I'd be stealing here both bases.
Oh, absolutely.
Make them make a play. Make them make 2 good throws and see what happens.
Blackburn, just a freshman, and so talented, so athletic.
Good cut there.
Blanchard's going to foul this one off here. So Ethan Blanchard, big first baseman here.
They didn't have him running there. We'll see what they do here. But I mean, that was a fastball, coming in that situation. So maybe they're waiting for something a little more of an off-speed count.
He's off and he's running, and this ball is going to be hammered out and left by right field. I'm sorry. He tracks it down and makes the catch.
Good swing by Blanchard, just right to the right fielder, kind of caught it in right center and ended the threat because that would have scored a run.
Did you see where Blackburn was when he caught the ball?
To third.
He was at third base. So, yeah. All right. So through 5, 2-2. We got us a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So pretty exciting here.
Jody's walking around with a clipboard right now for that.
Marchands is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
All righty, we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Our commercial was from the Marshall's Builders. Big supporter EA all the way around. And that pitch.
I guess it was high.
I guess so. Okay.
He's starting to lose it.
Yeah.
He had a good couple of innings.
So that ball's going to be hit to Cook. It's short. He bobbles it, but he still makes a play, and Blanchard scoops it up. And
good play right there by Cook because it was hit really hard, and he knocked it down with his body, and it come up from him and stayed with it and threw him out. trying to think. I think I missed that batter. This looks like a pinch hitter, Ralph.
Get his number here.
Pinch hitting number 19, Aiden Cuccinella.
Yeah, he's hitting for Coach Childress.
Aiden Cuccinella. Wow. Say that 3 times fast.
Was he from New Jersey?
It's almost like a Yankee, like he would play for the Yankees. That's he'll be drafted by the Yankees one day with that name.
Italian name from Jersey or New York area, you know. So that was Isaac Ott that grounded out to shortstop to lead it off here.
All right, so Cuccinelli's got 2 balls, no strikes, and swings and misses here. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike now. Lambert rocks and fires here, and balls hit right back up the middle.
Almost caught his shin there.
Yeah.
Right?
If he had a glove on his shoe, he might have called that one. It almost
It was close.
So Cuccinelli gets him. I guess I said that right. It's
yeah, I don't.
he gets him a base hit here. So Cullen Weller stepping in now.
Back to the 9-hole again here. They're already back to the top of the lineup here, coming up in a second. Update from Dutchtown. Dutchtown EA girls are tied at 4 in extra innings.
Yes, he did. So we got that call strike. He tried to hold back on that one.
And it looks like the live vote coach is asking, you asked for help. He said, no, I called it a strike.
He said that's a strike. So he said he's a big boy. He can make the call on his own. Lambert checks a runner. Cuccinelli at first base there, and he gets back safe. They're going to show bunt and pull back.
Man, he's called that pitch a strike most of the night. I think it surprised him more than anything.
Well, and it's not where it's called, it's where it crosses the plate.
Yeah, it kind of started over his head. So
yeah.
Started over his head. He probably lost it for a second by the time it came down. Now we'll go with the ball. Just a quick double play here.
Showing bunt again, and he's going to get it down to the pitcher. He's going 1 all the way, and that's going to be out at first. Yep. Cuccinelli's going to get down to second base on that, but now it's going to be 2 away.
And now they got to watch the bunt again here because they've done it with 2 outs already, and at the top of the lineup with a left-hander, it's another good chance to.
And here's the center fielder, Jackson Rosenthal, the leadoff batter.
What is Miss Jody doing? Did we figure that out yet?
I don't know, but she's writing down something on that pad. So
she got her clipboard with her apron. She's busy.
If she's taking the go orders, she can come up here.
I agree.
Because there's no better food than at any ballpark. I don't care where you at, than the Spartan Grill. It's the best ballpark food. Unless you catch I know there's a new company out called Cajun Street Eats. If you can catch them at your local ballpark, it's pretty good food there too. So
never heard of them, Ralph.
Well, I know the guys that have it, so they do a good job. All local products, so it's
and nobody works harder than Miss Jody
either.
No,
no. Cajun Street Eats needs to see about hiring Miss Jody. She likes to travel.
I agree.
They like to travel, so.
That one must have been low. 3-0 count now on the leadoff batter.
All right, gentlemen, I know it's been chilly outside, but we're going to do that air again.
Everybody out there got on beanies and blankets.
And look, if you ordered a blanket from the Booster Club, they are in, and that's why everybody got them, because they were actually picking them up as they came in tonight. So the new order of blankets are here. So if you don't have one, it is the most comfortable blanket sold. So you need to find somebody with the Booster Club and get you one purchased. I think we got about 9 at my house.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Yeah, they're everywhere, and we got them. Because every probably 3 or 4 years we change the style. Right?
Yeah, right.
So we got like 1, 2, 3 of each style
Right.
at my house. So
Yeah, well, you got 3 kids, you got to keep warm. You know?
yeah. So, and it is a warm blanket.
Coach Gotro's going to take a trip to the mound here, try to settle his pitcher down, and I love when Coach Gotro comes out because he stares the umpire down every time from his first step out the dugout till he gets on the mound. He's staring at him like he stole money from him.
Yeah, he's definitely intense, to say the least. Like he's going to look back this way here and get him another glimpse at the umpire.
Yeah, it must be definitely temperature must definitely be dropping out there because everybody's all wrapped up and bundled up, and we in here sweating.
I know it's warm in here,
which usually isn't the case.
Normally it's freezing in this box here, but
we got a lot of hot air in here tonight, Rob.
No doubt. And it's not from our side.
No,
never.
Batting left fielder number 3, Landry
No, sir.
Smart.
All right, Landry Smart, left fielder for Live Oak, is batting now, and there's 2 away with 2 runners on, first and second. After the little pep talk, we'll see what the defense does here. And that ball is going to be fouled out of play. Blanchard was chasing it down, but no chance of catching it. It was out of the park. Oh, 1 count with 2 away, 2 men on. Lambert's still dealing. I mean, he's still all over the strike zone. So
yeah, he hasn't wavered.
That pitch is going to miss outside. And let's say miss. We were set up way out there, and he hit the spot.
I think they're being careful here. This is, 2-hole hitter, I believe.
Yes.
Want to be careful here.
Well, you're in a spot in the lineup now. I mean, pick your poison with 2, 3, and 4. This ball's going to be hit and then caught.
What a play by Peyton Morrow.
Peyton Morrow running and catches it over his shoulder.
Holding the runner on, got all the way. That's speed right there.
Well, and look, that goes to show you what, used to be a wide receiver. So catching that ball over the shoulder helps, in playing that position. So
because of where he was holding the runner on at second, it was kind of hitting no man's land again, and it was going to be really tough for the right fielder to get there. So, got another good update for you from Dutchtown, Ralph. The girls are up. They've scored 5 runs in the top of the 8th in extra innings, and they're up 9-4.
Wow!
And they're still going, only 1 out. And Savannah Baker's up with 2 runners on, so they might get a few more runs here.
That's pretty awesome. The girls are doing great this year.
Yeah, man, they've been fun to watch.
I'll tell you what, let us catch this one more.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
All right, we're back now. That's Carson Lacombe stepping in here. First pitch is going to miss. That's going to be a ball.
Well, it'd be nice to get 1 run here, Ralphie, and have a chance going into the top of the 7th with a lead to try to get it done.
Ooh. Lacombe's going to hammer this one. Shortstop makes a heck of a diving play there and gets Carson Lacombe. Wow, beautiful play.
Great play by the shortstop, Isaac Ott, and a really good play by the first baseman, Jake Smart to scoop it too. Great play all around. Just hit it really hard. Just didn't get through. We were talking about that earlier, how none of ours are getting through, and nothing you can do about it. That's baseball.
Lucas Cook, shortstop for the Spartans here. And he's going to foul first pitch straight back. That ball almost hit Cook right there, so it's going to be 1-1 count. This time in the game, you just got to eat that curveball.
Yeah, I mean, I used to tell them kids that all the time, but they look at me like I'm stupid because it's like, it's around the head.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, use the top of the helmet.
That's right.
They ain't got that face mask anymore, they
just turn the head. That's all you got to do. Now, Cook is going to drive this one out to left for a base hit there, so great piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, he waited on that off-speed pitch, and curveball kind of held up a little bit on the inside corner. He actually turned on it. The last few, we've kind of swung too late and fisted them to the right side, and you can't get any power off of that.
All right, center fielder here, Dylan Powers. And Dylan laid down a beautiful bunt last time at bat.
Oh, that was closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
Well, they, just one out, and the speed that Cook got, he's probably going to go at some point, and they know that. So, and he called that a strike.
Now he's going to try to back pick it first, and Cook is back in there.
Powers had to back away from that one, Ralph, to get out of the way of it, and they called it a strike.
Yeah,
And Savannah Baker just hit a 3-run home run to give them a 12-4 lead.
Go ahead, girl.
She's been on fire.
First baseman over there just tried to pull a hidden ball trick. That didn't work. Oh. Look at this.
We got doubled up. Powers hit a pretty good little line drive, but it was right at the shortstop, and Cooks had kind of got a good little jump off of it, and they threw it and got him on a doubled him up. So
goodness gracious.
Tough way to end the sixth. Well, I mean, you're in a good spot here. It's a tied game going to the top of the seventh against Live Oak, who's given us fits over the last couple of years. And, we're in it. We ain't giving up, but every hit we got's going right at somebody, Ralph.
Yeah. And, I'm still trying to wrap my mind over what just happened. Like,
yeah, I mean, you're taught, from 8 years old to freeze on a ball in the air, live drive,
and he froze, but it was almost too late.
Yeah.
Where he was at, just.
And I couldn't tell. I don't think he was trying to steal. If he was,
no,
it would make more sense.
It was he took off and stopped, and then took off again. So it was a fake.
Yeah.
And then he took off on a hit, and by that time, where he stopped from the fake to where he had to stop on the line drive, he was way too far out there.
Well, it's one of those, because a ball like that on the infield, you never know if it's going to get caught or if it's going to one-hop the player or what. And, you're kind of guessing to – that's where your base coaches got to come in and help you with, and see that because they're on a little bit different angle.
The ball was actually hit well, but the ball died. Mm-hmm. And so it kind of tapered it. Miss Jody was getting orders for hot chocolate.
Oh, of course. Of course she was, yeah. That's one thing we don't need up here right now.
No. Maybe some iced coffee or something. But Mac Beadle leading off for Live Oak here.
If I'd be out there, I'd take some from her
I know
because
you would.
It's really good.
And that's going to be a called strike one. Beadle didn't think that was a strike. Showed his frustration there. And this one's going to be hit towards second base and off of Peyton Morrow's glove. But so Beadle's going to reach on that one. So
yeah, it wasn't hit extremely hard, but Morrow was kind of favoring up the middle a little bit with the right-hand batter, and which is where you should be, and he just kind of hit it a little too far to the left of him.
Zach Gurney coming up to bat now. Where did we go wrong with signs? Like, nobody does the old-fashioned touching of the hat, the bill, the ears, the nose.
Yeah.
Nobody does. Now we give numbers.
All
right?
numbers.
We give numbers.
Yeah, you'll hear something like
Did
3,
we-
5, 6.
Yeah, did we
know.
like, why are we, and everybody's looking at their wristbands and their belts because they'll put their wristband on the belt. And like, what,
I mean, I think
What-
the point behind it is so the other team can't pick up on something.
yeah, but you have so many, Gurney's going to lay down a bunt there, it's going to be foul. But there's so many different, a series of signs that we used to give, and I know myself, like, I would change them. Like, here every 2 innings, we go into the second, a different group of series of signs.
Yeah, I don't know, but you're right. Now that I think about it, I can't really remember.
Nobody does it no more.
I mean, I still see it in college and stuff, but at the high school level, I don't see it hardly ever.
And the signs they're giving out, if they're not yelling out a number, they're giving it by hands, right? 1, 3, 5,
What's
right?
this call here?
That's a foul ball. He's not going to call it, but
Ooh.
he would have to put his
I think
hands up.
it's-
He would have to put his hands up to get to make the call. So
I think he may have missed one there, Ralphie.
Yeah,
because I don't think he saw it.
well,
That ball looked fair from here. We'll take it, no
take it.
doubt. But thank goodness he wasn't paying attention. That would have been trouble. Good pitch. Oh, that's
right back up the middle for another base hit.
I mean, he threw it. That was even off the plate, Ralph. That wasn't even in the strike zone.
No,
That was just a good hit.
And
I mean, that's the only place he could hit it.
And he put it the only place you could off of that pitch there. So I mean, it was. Oh, so it looks like we're going to get a new batter here, or we get a. What are we changing? 21. That's going to be a batter.
Number 21, Adam Beeson.
Adam Beeson is coming
Yeah.
in and bat now.
He's pinch hitting in that 8 spot that they pinch hit for last
Yeah.
time as well, I believe. Right? Or no? No, he's hitting for Dylan Gonzalez, I think. Yeah.
Yes, he is. And Dylan's the catcher.
Yeah, he's hitting for 14,
Yeah.
Dylan Gonzalez. And
Yeah.
they got a
And then they just moved a runner out to first base. I didn't get a number there.
he's running for the DH, so that's gonna
Number 12, that looks like.
gonna
right.
end the night for the designated hitter,
Kurt
Zan
Dubois.
Gurney. Kurt Dubois.
All right, so this is a different mound visit.
Yeah, well, I think they called an offensive timeout, talked to
Yeah.
the hitters, and so
Yeah.
our coach asked if it was okay, and he ran out there.
But what I'm saying is this isn't, normally you either get Coach Grimm or Coach Gotro out there.
Yeah.
You gotta-
I don't know. Maybe it's the one helping them, putting them in the right spot defensively here, because this is a tough spot to be in here with no outs and 2 runners on. I mean, it's almost a guaranteed bunt. I don't know about you, but in this situation, Ralph,
yeah,
I like
you
to see the
you gotta lay it
first
down.
baseman charge,
And
third baseman stay back,
third baseman got to hold.
and let the pitcher get everything on that side.
Yeah, pitcher's got to cover everything to the third base side.
Just to try to get the lead
Yeah.
runner. You still may not, but
yeah. Second
your only-
base got to cover first. And
little spin move,
that-
fake
I don't-
spin the second to.
I don't understand that because he's already showing bunt. You know, you're trying to draw it out of him, and he's already showing it to you. So,
There you go.
all right, so there we go. And he had him at third. What would
I don't know. I think he just wanted to take the for sure.
he got out at first base, ladies and gentlemen. But however, he had so much that got to him so quick. He had every opportunity to turn and get the lead runner at third base.
Benjamin Number 5.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't have went better for us there.
No,
as far as-
that's exactly what we wanted, and it was set up perfectly. And
now the infield's going to have to come in.
yeah,
And
so now we got to cut a runner off at the plate. If they're moving home, you know.
let's see if he can keep the pitches down here, and you need to get it lower than that.
That one's going to be fouled off there.
Jake
That's
Smart.
Jake Smart, yeah. Jake Smart batting for the Eagles here.
Yeah, pretty good size first baseman here. So the infielders are probably nervous a little bit here. Better keep it down. Give them a chance. One of them called Tom. Not sure which one.
Yeah, the batter call time there.
Good pitch. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. We're not going to give it to him inside.
I mean, they got it last inning.
Wow.
I mean, you're going to get that call. It makes it really tough on the
Yeah,
pitcher.
so it's going to be 1-1 for Lambert here. A tough spot right here. Let's see how the Spartans play this out. And that ball's going to miss way outside.
Good stop there by
Be
Brown.
ball 2. Yeah, Brownie did a heck of a job. That could have easily scored a runner there if he got away from him. Well, if there's a play at the plate, I definitely want Browning the one handling that ball. you
Yeah.
know. Here we go, and coming home with it, and the throw is just not in time. Looked like Morrow kind of slipped and didn't get his feet underneath him.
Yeah, he had to kind of dive at it and had to hurry.
Had to hurry with it, and
Now batting shortstop number 20, Isaac Ott.
About the best he could do there. I mean, the only place, he hit it in the right spot again. That's what, the second or third hit this inning that was straight up the middle.
Just right up the middle. So Ott up to bat now, shortstop for Live Oak with runners on the corners. And
Yeah, that'll give him the 3-2 lead here late, top of the 7th. Exactly what we didn't want to happen.
Nope. And we're going to show bunt again, and he's going to foul that one off. And
I think he just bunted straight through it. I think he whiffed.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I mean, up here is so tough to see.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, he fouled it straight down, and Browning picked it up off the bounce.
This isn't a tough spot because if he gets a bunt down, that runner's almost guaranteed to
Well,
score.
yeah, because, I mean,
Unless it goes straight to the pitcher. And
right now, if anything, he's got to charge third base here.
yeah, I definitely agree with that.
And then it's going right to the first baseman, and they're not going to be there. What are we doing?
Yeah, I think Lambert he wasn't sure if he should
He
field the
didn't.
ball.
Yeah, he didn't know if he was supposed to go get the ball or get to the bag. You have got to cover the bag in that situation. So
It was just bunted in a perfect spot.
Now batting second
I
baseman
mean-
number
They getting all the
45,
breaking the balls going where it needs to for them.
it is like a while ago. It was
and
bunted
not-
right back to Lambert. Lambert picks it up. He's got all day to get the lead out at third, and he goes first. He still gets the out, but not the lead out. On this one, he actually attempted to go after the ball when he should have been getting down to the bag.
Yeah.
So we're going to bunt again, and it's back to Lambert again, and everybody's going to be safe
Hope
on
he
this.
got him.
No, he's going to call him out. Wow. I did not think we were going to get that one. That was going to be bang. That was a bang play, and
Yeah.
I'm calling it as it's happening, and I'm just assuming umpire is going to call him safe because home cooking is not something that the Spartans get. Okay,
Right.
So I guess I'm just used to being hosed on that call. So
Yeah, that's a big one, though.
wow, that's a big out. So 2 down now. Runners at second and third for Live Oak. It is 4-2 now.
Good pitch.
And great pitch by Lambert right there for a strike.
We need a weak little pop out here and see if we can get
A
back
little
in.
ground out, pop out, something. Or a strike. Hell, I'll take anything right now.
There
And
you
there
go.
it is. We're going to pop it up. Snowden is underneath it. No, going to get called off by Powers, and Powers is going to make the catch. So Live Oak really did some damage in this inning and put up a 2-spot.
Yep.
So they take the lead 4-2, and this is going to be it, guys. I mean, this is do or die for the Spartans here. We got to scratch 2 some way, shape, or form.
We got final from Dutchtown now, Ralph. The
Yeah.
Spartans ended up winning 12-4.
12-4, and
They scored 8 runs in the top of the 8th in
yes,
extra innings. And
nice.
Savannah Baker closed it out on the
Nice.
mound, too. So, heck of a game for them.
You know, and that's what they're going to need coming into Thursday, Thursday's game against Santa Maria.
Do you have that link for the bats that we were talking about, Ralph? You can send it to me. I can send it to a few people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got people listening and texting, asking about it, and I don't have it yet. So
Well,
go ahead and send it to me.
And it is all over Facebook. So
Oh, okay.
let's see here.
Leading off, number 7, Ethan Dill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. We're down to our final 3 outs. Ethan Dill leading it off for the Spartans, and first pitch is going to hit him, and he's going to get to first base out of the way, and
Well, that's what we needed.
whatever it takes.
First pitch looked like it got him kind of in the knee shin area. Must have just grazed him because he didn't flinch much. But nonetheless, he's down at first base now. I think we got a pinch hitter, Ralph.
Pinch hitting for the
Yep.
Spartans, number 30, Brody Brooks.
Brody Brooks stepping in for the Spartans. He's got the best walk-up song on the whole East Ascension roster. Some Beastie Boys.
Yep. Not
And that's going to
sure.
be down and ball 1.
He must be pinch hitting for Simpson, I believe.
Yes. Let's see. Deal. Yes, it is for Cole Simpson over at third.
There you go.
So we got some options if we tie it. He can actually come in and catch. But
Yeah.
he can go down to third.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Whichever. Because now if we do tie it somehow, then that's going to have to happen. So
Because
Simpson will be burnt now.
Brooks is definitely a capable catcher. We've seen it
Yeah.
many games this year. Young kid, but plays the position really, really well.
Yeah, I think he's only a sophomore.
Sophomore, yeah. Yep. And back to his walk up, man. I love the fact that they use the Beastie Boys, man. That's the old school.
Was it? Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
hear it, but I heard you say that before.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Brooks is going to step back in here with a 2 balls, no strike count, nobody out, and Ethan Deal is the runner at first base. And that ball is going to miss outside, so it's going to make it 3 balls, no strikes on Brooks. So we're taking all the way right here. And he's going to show that fake bunt and pull back. He's not going to swing. So, and that's going to be a called strike. We know it. And look, Coach Grimion just gave him the universal sign. It has to be here.
Right.
It has to be perfect, brother. So don't chase anything right here, Brooks. This is ball 4 is a base hit. So, and so he's going to call that one a strike 2. So we got full count here.
Yeah,
See-
that's that pitch that's been a strike since about the 5th.
Yeah, not before.
Nope.
And that's going to be upstairs and
Good
ball
job.
4. So runners at first and second. And Looks like we're going to be making a swap for Brooks.
Simpson coming back in, yeah.
Yes. Cole Simpson's going to check back in. So,
See, there's a couple kids throwing down there for live oak.
yeah.
Just in case. I think he'd be on a pretty short leash here
So
with a 2-run lead, you know.
Peyton Morrow up to bat now. So, Peyton's not known for his bat. So at this point in time, I mean, defensively he's phenomenal, but this is what he does great is the bunt. He fouls that one back, though. So it's a great spot to have Morrow up with his best power. Right?
Yeah, now if he can, like bunt he did last
Yes.
time, that was down to third, it would be the third baseman have to make a decision here.
And so right now you got first baseman in. I'm bunting towards third base here, and he pops this one up, but it's going to get foul. So nobody's going to, no harm, no foul there. So we get to do it again. But okay, you don't.
I don't know if it doesn't look like he gave him a hit away signal. I don't know if he still got the bunt on here.
And either I missed something or scoreboard missed something because they got a 1-1 count. But
Yeah,
I
it's 0-2.
thought it's 0-2.
Yeah, it's 0-2.
But I'm keeping the bunt on right here.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, but you got to get it down that third base line. Yes,
There you go.
right there, perfect. So pitcher's going to come up and he's going to throw him out at first. That's okay. He's going to throw him out at first, but that was the job that we needed done.
Yeah, it was.
So now we got 2 men in scoring position with the top of the lineup up, one away, and
yeah, great.
Snowden is up to bat, and Snowden's due.
Yeah.
Snowden is due.
Yeah.
He's hit the ball well, just didn't fall.
And it looks like they're going to play back and just try to get one out,
Yeah.
give up a run if they have to, which is the right decision.
Yeah, correct.
And but credit to Morrow for what he did there, getting that bunt down with 2 strikes. And, man, the pitcher had to make a perfect play, and once again,
He
made
did,
it.
yeah. And that ball's going to get away, and here comes Dill, and Dill's going to come up standing and score. No throw back from the catcher.
That looked like another pass ball to me.
Yeah,
Rob. I think he
I
could
mean,
have caught that
definitely
one.
was, but
It really wasn't a wild pitch. I didn't see it hit the ground.
wow. Do you I got to try to make that throw, though. It's
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he was thinking, but I think looks like they're going to another pitcher here. Maybe somebody already in the game.
Yeah.
'Cause, I think they switching gloves and all that stuff.
So I just got a message with the Booster Club. There's a lot of people asking about those blankets. So, again, if you want a blanket from the Booster Club, you can contact Aaron LeBlanc. You can contact Billy Romero, Chad Clean. You can contact me, Ralph Delat. We will get you the blanket. So if you're out there watching and want one, just give us a call. If you're interested in the bat that we're selling as a fundraiser, reach out to myself, Troy Gotro, David Shackelford, any one of us, Miss Jamie Andrews, Mr. Dirk Shake Snyder. You can reach out to any one of them. We can get you in there with that as well. So.
And there is a link on
There
Facebook.
There is a link. There's a QR code. You're going to prepay for it, and it's a 4 to 6 week turnaround, and we'll get you back to you. So,
So I think that is it that
this
Childress guy?
This is number 45.
that came out earlier.
Coach Childress, yes.
He was playing second base.
Yep. So now he's going to be on the mound.
I'm not sure who went in for. Is that? I think number 2 went to second.
Number 2 is at second.
And that was a guy that was playing center field.
He was in center field. That's Rosenthal at second now.
I'm not sure who went to center. I can't see that far. Matter of fact, I think they moved.
They might have sent the picture back there, huh?
They might have put the right fielder in center, and then the right fielder now is number 24.
24. That's Ryder Everett. He is entering the game new in left field. Right field, I'm sorry. Right field.
It looks like they're bringing in kind of kid throws not a full sidearm, but pretty close, and it's gonna be a little different angle for them. So if I'm Coach Grimm here, I'm telling them to take till they get one, just to
you
to
know,
kind of see it, and it's a lot of looks like he's kind of throwing what you call a slurve,
yeah.
and you're gonna have to see that one in order to get a feel for it because it's such a different arm angle.
So he's calling 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes.
Yeah, because he was when the kid scored just now from third.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wake up our board guy over there, you know. All right, so that's going to be a called strike there. So it's Camden Snowden after all the delay. Camden Snowden is batting.
Oh, there's that slurve.
But look, hey, it's a ball.
I don't
It's
know where it
down.
missed.
I don't even look down. That's what I'm going to say. We got Simpson, the runner, over at third for the Spartans. And that's going to miss up. So it's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike. So you got to take here.
This is an important pitch.
You
It's
got
got
to
to be.
take.
It's got to be your favorite pitch right here to be swinging.
And he swings and misses. I got to take right there in that situation.
I see what you're saying. That was definitely a strike, but
you just didn't want him second guessing on that, and he did.
he was a little late.
So
Good job.
good job fouling that ball off. So that's that little nasty little slur, like you said.
But so far, I don't know if Coach Grimminham's picked up on it, but it looks like it's only been when he's 3/4, it's when he's throwing that slur. So it should be pretty easy to pick up. Yeah, same thing.
And he's going to walk him. All right, so Snowden's going to walk.
Yeah, they'll be on the corners with one out for
Simpson
Hudson.
at third, 1 out, and Hudson Browning up to bat. Now,
What do you do here, Ralph?
well,
Because sure, he can steal second, but you also don't want to give up an out right here.
well, so, even though Hudson has yet to, do any damage tonight, you got to know he's the best hitter on his team. I don't know if I'm just not putting him on right now, and I'm going after the next guys,
Yeah, just to get a force out. It would make the most sense to me to do that. Have a force somewhere.
Correct.
And take your chances with the next guy.
Oh, big swing and miss. And look, this is why I don't coach high school baseball, and I'm up here in the box talking about it because I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to intentionally walk this guy and go after the next because I don't want to pitch around him and maybe throw a wild pitch right here,
Yeah.
But, hey, he got him swinging and missing on the first pitch, so. And then Hudson's going to launch this one out into the corner, and that's going to get to the wall, and that's going to score Simpson. Snowden is being held up at third, and Hudson is standing on second base with a double, and that is going to tie the ball game right there, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we just talked about. He started him off. He wouldn't pitch around him, but the first pitch was a curveball. He swung and missed. With the next pitch, he throws the exact same thing.
Exact same pitch.
Hudson finally doesn't miss it because he's missed it every at-bat tonight. But you throw a batter like that, the same pitch over and over, he's going to get it.
But, hey, didn't I say walking?
You got to.
I love when I can say I told you so. Hey, Coach, I told you so.
And look, that ball was smashed, too. He's lucky he didn't elevate it because it would have been ball game.
Yes, absolutely. So they're going to intentionally walk Ethan Blanchard now, which is okay.
Yeah, it's the right move.
Right move here, okay. But so you're going to go against Carson Lacombe. So with any given swing, Carson Lacombe can put it out this ballpark.
Yeah.
Now, he got robbed earlier on a ball hit up the middle. But where defense is playing now, they're not catching that ball.
No, correct.
So that's going to be a called ball on the outside corner. So.
And see, to me, with Lacombe running, I'd have the middle infield playing back.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to roll 2 in this situation. So.
And you'd get that ball that goes up the middle.
That's right. So and he's going to elevate this one. But that's okay. We're going to try to score Snowden, and we tagged there, and we're coming home.
And he's safe.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be the ball game.
Great job by Lacombe there. Just getting the ball to the out. That's what you had to do.
Absolutely.
Hit it out of the infield, get it to the outfield, and give yourself a chance. And luckily we had Snowden, who got a lot of speed.
Yes, it is.
And they appealed down to third right there. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, so
and the umpire's walking off the field already. He's halfway out the dugout.
He was done. Look, good call. I mean, look, did he leave early? I don't know. But, you know, it's one of the things. If he did, I mean, it wasn't by much.
Right.
Okay? Not enough to make the umpires turn around and come back and do it again. The Spartans charged the field. This was a huge win for the Spartans tonight after losing 2 to Denham. And actually playing so well against them in game 1 and then not coming out with anything out of that series. So, huge game tonight for the Spartans. And, look, you know, hats off to everybody. They fought from the first pitch to the last pitch. There were times in this game that it didn't look pleasant for us. But we hung in there and kept fighting.
And I mean, that shows you, you know, a kid like Hudson, who you know is such a good hitter, he had a tough night.
Yeah.
But they kept throwing him off speeds.
Absolutely.
We talked about that, how they wasn't going to throw him fastballs. Well, he finally waited on one there, drilled it and tied it.
Yep.
And nobody's more excited right now than him.
Oh, no.
And you also got to credit Lambert. I mean, what a job on the mound
Lambert did phenomenal.
to keep fighting. I mean, we got out hit by 13 to 4, you know.
Yes.
But the one thing that I'm most proud of, Ralph, is look at that 0 on the error column.
Yes.
You know,
and that's
because,
something that we haven't seen in a long time.
And we have to do that with our pitching staff.
You have to play error-free baseball. I mean, it is what it is. But you're right, though, Chet. Like, you know, all night long, Hudson Browning's been frustrated. Hadn't gotten a good pitch. He sat up there. He battled. He fought hard. And then he was able to just sit on one and really hammer it. And look, Carson Lacombe gets the game-winning hit. However, that one Hudson Browning put out there, that's what changed the complex of the game, right? So now we got to move defense in, which I'm still playing with Lacombe's speed. I'm still playing double play depth here. Right?
Yeah, up the middle for sure.
And so, but Carson Lacombe comes in, and like I told you, he's dangerous with a bat. Very dangerous with a bat. So,
and look, he had to hit a fly ball there because anything in the infield, they're going to be able to make a play on.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
So unless it's just perfectly hitting the hole. But
that was the best thing that anything could happen in that situation happened. You know, so very excited for these Spartans. You know, and we've talked about this in the beginning of the season. We just didn't think we were going to have this kind of team, right? This team that's just going to sit there and grind every day like this and be able to stay in these ball games because we thought pitching was going to be subject. Man, they've proven us wrong time and time again, and I love it. Like, that's what I want, man. I want these guys to just keep working hard and be those overachievers, right? Hats off to this coaching staff. I mean, what this group of coaches has turned this team into, I mean, it's night and day from where we started in December to where we're at now. You know, we've lost some games that we should have won this season, absolutely. But we took some tailwinds in some games too, you know. So we've been on both ends. We've won a lot. We won big a lot. We've won close. We've lost close. We've lost big. So, but it's how you keep coming back and how you keep approaching the game. And what we showed tonight was just fight.
Yeah.
You know,
and I mean, that's all you want. You know, you want a team that's just don't ever give up.
Right. Keep
your heads up because it's baseball.
Yep.
Anybody can win on any given day. And I mean, like you said, I mean, hats off to the coaching staff and the boys. I mean, that they, you know, both should feel proud about this win.
Absolutely. Well, great night of baseball from Johnny Ambeau Park. Our next broadcast with EA TV is actually going to be with softball. So that'll be Thursday night. Coach Skip Creel will be on the mic that night. And then the next broadcast will be Saturday. Actually, the boys will be playing Prairieville at Prairieville, so you'll hear Coach Brownfield on the headset that game. And but thanks for watching tonight. For Chet Boudreaux, I'm Ralph Delat. Go Spartans.